Hi, welcome back to another Friday where we're discussing how we manage our anxiety, especially through this difficult year. We're going to be talking about the thoughts and the connection we have between that thought and that feeling. We typically will notice that feeling before we're aware of that thought. And if you happen to be aware of that thought, that's amazing. Write it down. As soon as we write it down, we need to be able to decipher, is this thought telling me the truth? It's connected to this feeling for a reason. So there's an attachment there. And sometimes we get attached to that even though we don't want to. In order to break that, we need to be able to decipher, is this telling me the truth? Sometimes when that happens, we need to be able to clearly identify the negative thinking that comes in the way that kind of supports that thought that's causing that anxiety. So for example, maybe I tripped and I fell and all the books I had in my arms or the dishes I was carrying fell all over, the dishes broke, the books splattered everywhere, papers everywhere. My first thought could be, oh, how stupid of me. I can't believe I did that. That was so dumb. That would be a form of labeling myself as something that I'm not. I'm not stupid, nor am I dumb. I'm just human and I tend to trip. And sometimes there's an actual biological reason for that. So then I can become aware of that and work on that part. But labeling myself or mislabeling myself something that I'm not can lead to relying on thoughts that are going to increase our anxiety. So for example, another example might be that you're assuming there's kind of a mind reading going on that somebody is talking bad about you, or they're disappointed in you, or they're discouraged with you, or they don't want to be your friend anymore. When in reality, what might be going on is that they're just really busy or they're really struggling themselves with something. And so they may just be off. They're not actually thinking much about you or the relationship at all. Yet those thoughts, because we continue to have them, are connected so strongly to that feeling of anxiety that then when we see that person or we get a call from that person or we think about that person, we automatically start feeling all that stuff that comes up. Being able to identify that and tell myself the truth that I can't read anybody's mind and I can't tell the future, so I don't know what's going to happen, can be a really helpful part to be able to say, I know now that that thought that I was having is not true, that's connected to that emotion, and I'm going to tell myself the truth. Maybe there's something more going on that I'm not aware of. Maybe I need to reach out to that person and see if everything's okay. Being able to do that will help them release that anxiety and minimize that for us. So maybe something that would be helpful to do if you have not already done this, and I know we've talked about this in different videos a little bit, but be able to write that down, to be able to write down, this is the event that happened, this is how I'm feeling about that event, these are the thoughts connected about that, and then identify, I don't know that this part of that thinking is true, so what is the truth? Scripture is very clear about the importance of our thinking and about how really speaking the truth to ourselves is going to set us free. Philippians 4 talks about how it's going to give us a peace that passes all understanding. And in order to get there, we have to be very diligent to train ourselves in uncovering what not only the emotion is, but the thoughts that are connected to it. And we want to snap the line between the two to be able to tell ourselves the truth and truly set ourselves free. I hope that's helpful for you this weekend. If you have any questions or you want to be able to learn more about what this looks like, please feel free to give me a call here at the church or you can email me. I'm happy to sit down and talk with you through this. Even if it's just one time, there's always something more that we can learn, and I would love to partner with you. Have a great weekend.